Hello, Mid-Michigan, and welcome to Regional Championship Basketball on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Chris Bachman here. I'm now used to saying Adam Gursky on the camera, but he's on the camera for highlights. Be able to check those out sometime this weekend, but oh boy, we are here for the brawl to settle it all. It's Beal City. It is McBain for the third time this year. Beal won at home 57-48 back in December. McBain won at home 79-64. It is round 3, neutral site. Ring the bell, baby. Let's go. And oh yeah, there's a regional title at stake. 2 wins separate each one of these teams from walking onto the hallowed ground of the Breslin Center. And the crazy thing to think about, the Beal City Aggies, state champions in baseball, state champions in football, and you have to now start thinking about state champions in basketball. Holy moly, what a run it has been for the Aggie boys. It is the Woods Household pregame show, but you've heard a lot from me this year, whether it's talking Beal City basketball or Sacred Heart Academy basketball. This past week, I was able to catch up with Coach Gatrell after their big district championship victory, and we also looked ahead here to Alcona, and also looked ahead to this big McBain game, hoping that would happen here on Friday night. So that's what you're going to be hearing over the next 10-15 minutes is my conversation with Coach Cam Gatrell talking about the great season for the Aggies. Austin Small being one of the quickest release shooters we have ever seen in high school basketball, and much more. It's the Woods Household pregame show. Beal City, McBain at Lake City, the rubber match for a regional championship. We'll be back with more Woods Household pregame show in just a bit. It is championship basketball with the Beal City Aggies on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
Jenna Gates
and Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
When your team or business needs to look good, don't get left hanging. Call or stop by Hanging by a Thread in Wademan, the official embroiders for the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hanging by a Thread, a proud supporter of local schools. The Diner, where homemade favorites come to life every day for breakfast and lunch. From fluffy pancakes to savory sandwiches, The Diner has your cravings covered. Discover the perfect blend of comfort food and camaraderie at The Diner. Join them every Friday night till 7 for their famous fish fry. The Diner on North Mission, Mount Pleasant. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top-quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582. Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, just like our student athletes, they bring it. If you need sand or gravel, they bring it to you with fast service and a great price. For all of your sand and gravel needs, call Central Michigan Sand and Gravel today at 989-382-7089. Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, a proud supporter of our student athletes competing for their schools.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes.
Bryant Family Farms would like to wish everyone good luck on the field and on the court. Bryant Family Farms offers maple syrup, mums, pumpkins, beef, goats, and fresh cut flowers. With you pick, bouquet arrangements, and subscription flowers. Bryant Family Farms, 3.5 miles south of the casino on South Leeton Road. Visit BryantFF.com or call 989-304-1201. Get your yard ready for spring and summer with Martinez Lawn Care. Martinez Lawn Care is scheduling spring cleanups now, along with bush and tree trimming, landscaping needs, and scheduled mowing services. Find Martinez Lawn Care on Facebook or call them at 989-317-5536. Chris Bachman hanging out with the district champion Beal City Aggies and Coach Gatrill. And Coach, we got to start with Friday. He said I was with Sacred Heart Academy over in Saginaw, so he's kind of talked me through the game. You guys kind of had the whole game, it seemed like, but obviously Pinconning was probably nipping back and forth. Basketball as a game of runs. Kind of take us through the first half, second half.
We defended well for 32 minutes. They really honestly got very few good open looks, but we struggled to score. Missed a lot of shots, a lot of layups, and stuff that I feel like throughout the year we traditionally have been making. So I don't know if it was the Beaverton. My kids talked about it. It was crazy because the one side you got the white backdrop, and then the other side you got like that pink-red backdrop. It messes with them.
Lutheran Seminary, you go over the 2 games for Sacred Heart, they're probably 4 of 40 from 3. Like I said, you get those different shooting backgrounds. People don't realize how big of a deal it can be.
And you get used to your gym. Ours is consistent on both sides. The distance is the same. Some gyms you have it close to it's brick, it's white, but no joke with like their backdrop. Backdrop.
Yeah, but so third quarter, fourth, so you guys going in the fourth quarter, I think you're up by 8-10 or something like that. Did they really ever nip at your heels in that fourth quarter or anything?
I don't know. I felt in control of the game from the beginning to the end. I felt like that I just knew defensively it was just so hard for them. I mean, held them to 33, and they were scoring in the 70s all year long. Our switching was on point. Kids were in a stance. We rebounded well.
And, and this is, again, not a knock on anybody, but just the way it is. You put the Highland up against the Jack Pine this year. You do a crossover. The Highland's going to win a good majority of those games, if not all those games. It's like, say, well, I saw that 17-3 Pinconning, but then you look, got a couple wins against Farwell. St. Louis didn't even have a team this year. It's just, and again, you go back to last year, Jack Pine was really darn good with Sanford, Meridian, Clare, and Shepherd.
Oh, yeah. It fluctuates.
Yep. Is there a player or two that really stand out to you that you really remember?
In the game from
Friday. Yeah.
Drake played really well. He actually got in foul. He had 17, and he was in foul trouble. He only played 20 of the 32, and he normally plays 32, and he just was in foul trouble. But he still had 17, and they did guard Austin well, but other guys stepped up. You see, Tilly ended up getting 7 or 8, and Owen had 7 or 8. Kyler had like 6. You had people step up and hit big shots, and
you get a team playing good defense. You get 3 or 4 guys to give you 7 or 8. That can really go. It's only 32 minutes in a game, as you just said. People, and I sometimes talk about a guy scoring 10 points. They're like, well, it's like, no, 10 points in high school hoops is a big darn deal.
That's why I don't think we've seen many boxing ones this year, because their other 4 or 5 guys on the floor can score.
Did they have like a best player stand out to you that you really keyed on defensively, maybe similar to them in Austin?
They're sophomore, that 55, that big kid, but he's a good player, but also just size gives us trouble in general. So we always have to focus on whoever on the other team has some size.
Kind of a question going back to your son here, Drake. Do you enjoy getting to watch him in the moment?
Yeah.
Is it possible for you? You're able to step in. Instead of a game against McConning, obviously it's for a district championship, but when you're up the whole game, I imagine it's a little bit easier to step back, I suppose.
Yeah, I enjoy watching them play. I enjoy watching all my kids play. It's a little bit harder when I'm coaching because I have a job to do, and and sometimes getting after your own kids sometimes creates some tension in the house at the dinner table and whatnot. But we have a really good working relationship. There's times I get after him, but he understands it and accepts it. That's my job, and I guess it's he just takes it.
Yep. But you said, imagine when you go back and watch film, I imagine you rewind his plays a few times more sometimes. And again, you probably do the same thing for all of these guys too. Like say with your son, it's just kind of pretty darn cool to be coaching him and have success coaching him as well, because that's something that doesn't happen all the time either.
Yeah. No, he's a hard working. He's a good boy. He's a good human.
Yep. And that's the most important thing.
It is.
Going to ask Coach Sherlock this same question. How hard is it to win a district? Say, people don't realize sometimes it's only 2 or 3 games, but when you get to that district final, more often than not, it's at least 2 15-win teams. It's going to be stacked.
Well, in high school basketball, you have the most. That's the sport that has the most teams. Everybody has a basketball team, and they cram them into 4 divisions. Football's in 10, and in other sports, too, here at Beal, we're Division 4, In basketball, we're in Division 3, which makes it significantly harder. Meridian and Pinconning were both twice our size. So to win a district at Beal here, I told these kids the other day, don't discredit that. In 4 divisions, one of the small schools in Class C, you deserve some respect, and to win a regional is amazing. The difficulty of winning a regional in 4 divisions it's tough.
What's better for you as a coach? Is it when the clock hits 0, or is it when you get handed that trophy? Yeah, that's a good one here.
Probably the trophy, but I see what you're saying with the 0. Like, that's the relief of the game plan worked. We won.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes there's more celebration at the zeros than there is with the actual trophy.
I feel it's a trophy because I feel like for me, it's for the community, the kids, Beal City's full of great people. And whenever I can get these kids ready to go earn a trophy, or win a trophy, win a championship, I feel like it's for everybody. Just because they're winners.
What's going through your mind, though, when that clock hits 0 on Friday?
Just relief because, you work hard. I don't do a lot during games. It's the days before, the prep, the film. I always feel like 90% of my job is done in practice. But, yeah, it's relief to see that what you actually did. Because I would not be able to handle that well if I didn't prepare these kids right. If the game plan failed, I'd have a hard time with that.
Yeah, there's something about, when you go into a game, you had the right game plan. But sometimes you go up against better team, bigger team, yada, yada, yada kind of a thing, too. You can live with that. But a game like Friday, that one would have been tough.
Yeah. Yeah, and this week too, you gotta be on point, with what we have these kids do, and we got to make sure they're all focused and ready to go.
Now I want to go back a little bit. Austin Small, 1,000 points. So you and I have talked about it some, but we haven't, really got to kind of go in depth really a little bit. I wanted to make sure I put that in the little highlight thing that I put out. That not a knock on Egger and Perrette, the other 1,000-point scorers from earlier this year, but they're both 4-year varsity players.
Yeah.
He did it in 2.5 years. Yeah. It's just insane. And I'll say Logan Chillman, one of the best players I've ever been able to watch playing high school basketball as a 1,000-point scorer. But again, he did it in 4 years. This guy did it in 2.5? You said?
Yeah, he fifth quarter that year, so he only played a half for me.
Wow.
As a sophomore, I don't know, man. He can get buckets. That's one thing in a big man's game. You know what I mean? And he's not big, and that's just the hours he's put in, the respect, and how tough he is. I mean, he's a dog. The kid is a dog.
And I was asking Bubba McLean this when we were here doing the game when he dropped 1,000. I said, is that the quickest release you've ever seen in high school basketball? And what cracked me up is Bubba, I could tell he kind of went deep into thought. And he brought up Justin Sherlock, the Sacred Heart Academy coach who, was a great player at Mount Pleasant. And I'm like, man, if you got to go back to your high school days, man, that's kind of saying something right there. And so for you, we talked about how good of a shooter he is, a couple times when we did games earlier this year. You said he's obviously going to be right up there towards the top. But what about that release? Because there's nobody that gets that shot off quicker than him.
Yeah, you gotta be there on the catch with him, or it's gone. That's one thing I think teams are realizing and noticing, that you better be there on the catch.
Yeah, you can't even close out on him. Like I said, if he catches it, it's gone. And credit to some of the guys that are passing him the ball as well for getting it to him in the right spot.
Right.
But it's just crazy. Can you think of a guy that's had a quicker release?
No. I mean, no.
Yeah.
I'd have to really think deep, but I don't think I would. I could think long and hard for a while, and I still wouldn't.
What about guys you played against going back to your days? Like I said, you were standout player at Midland. I know.
Well, I don't know that was standout, but I definitely played with some really good athletes, and we ended up playing in the I'm so old, it was the Dome, and in baseball we were tough, and basketball we ended up playing regional finals. We played in some big games and in the Valley, but I don't know. Just he's got the quickest trigger I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just crazy. If nobody's seen it, go back and watch the little highlight I pulled. You can see it on the step back that he had to get 1,000 points. He just created that little bit of space, and there was no way anybody was going to block that shot. Now to talk about another guy. I don't know what I'm going to do next year without being able to say the name Owen McKinney. I have just, football, basketball, baseball going back 4 years now. Like I said, I think it's him and Aiden Halliday that I've called the quote-unquote most games. You know what I mean? They're just around for so long. Can't even imagine what you varsity coaches are thinking, but we'll worry about that another day. How much fun is he to coach?
He's tough. He's so tough. I'm getting chills talking about it. He's nasty. He's tough. He's physical. He doesn't back down to anybody ever, and I respect the hell out of him. Yeah, I do.
I've done games this year where he had, I think, 11 points. I've done games this year where he had 0 points, but he still has the same fingerprint on the ball game. I will say, man.
Oh yeah. You don't want to be guarded by him. I mean, the other team wants no part of him.
I said I could still shoot some free throws a little bit, but I couldn't imagine with him on me. You ever have to go up against him in an open gym or anything like that?
I was calling him an anaconda. Just suffocates him. Tilly's the same way too. They're both pit bull defenders.
Yep.
You know,
you can't coach that kind of mentality.
No.
I feel like either you can try and get after some kids to do it, and they might do it from time to time, but you've got to have that anaconda, that pit bull, that Rottweiler mindset. I'll say.
Oh yeah, yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. And we talked about how tough it is to win a district, but how tough will it be to win a regional?
Even tougher for sure. I mean, you got Alcona's a solid team. We got them. They're obviously district champs, so we got them on Tuesday, and then if we win that game, we play the winner of Pine River and McBain Thursday, and they're both got a ton of size, great athletes. I mean, it's a Highland Conference was no joke this year.
McBain's bested Pine River twice, and again, you know.
It's hard to beat a team three times, though, sometimes, so you never know.
Yep, and it's your job not to look ahead, but it's kind of my job to ask the question.
Yeah.
How much would you and all your guys relish to have another shot at McBain?
It's a rubber match, man. We beat them here, they beat us there, and let's go find out who's better.
Don't go duke it out in Lake City.
Put in your mouthpieces and put on your boxing gloves, and let's go.
Yeah, and again, like I said, you guys still got to play Alcona, but it's kind of my job to ask that question too. But what's it going to take to get a win on Tuesday to get to that game on Thursday? And again, Pine River, they're no joke either.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, they're both real good teams. Alcona, we got to beat their press and knock down shots. I mean, and keep defending like we've been. I mean,
they gave it 26 to Sanford, 33 to Pinconning or something like that. And so, you continue to defend like that, you're just going to be absolutely fine.
Oh, yeah. We gave up like 50 total points this week. So.
And last thing, I want to say this to you. I kind of thought about it when I pulled into the parking lot. And again, I'm pretty sure I'll be with Sacred Heart Academy on Tuesday. But again, you never know. Things could happen. Things could change or whatever. The last time I saw this group lose a playoff game was Ubley.
Oh, yeah.
Football. It just seems like it's just crazy.
Oh, wow.
How crazy is that to think about, man? Because baseball again, it would have been with Sacred Heart last year again. You got to go back a long, long way, man.
Yeah, they're winners. And I'll tell you what, that's what I tell them all the time. For the game, it's a calm atmosphere. Like we're steady. We're steady. And I told them, I've been telling them all year. I said, I know what it is. They bring a calm to me too because I trust them.
Yep.
I know they're going to play hard. And that's as a coach, you can win a lot of games if you play hard.
And last thing, I'm going to shout out the guy who's still here in the gym working, Kyler Smith. Think about this. He's never lost a playoff game.
No.
He won a state title last year as a freshman varsity baseball. He was starting quarterback as a sophomore this year, won a state title, and here you guys are district champions. Again, he's here working, and that's what I think it's about is that work ethic and the work people put in, and that's what really gets the banners in the championships.
Well, a couple of our kids just had to go take off to – I don't know if they're actually trying out, but they're going for AAU tryouts right now.
Oh, wow.
So that's why there's – I mean, you got –
there might still be more here playing.
Yeah. There would be. Yeah, correct. There's kids that don't stop shooting. I have to almost kick them out. But I think they're just going to communicate with them to let them know that they want to be involved, but I don't think they're actually going to try out.
Gotcha. All right, Coach Gatrell, man, thanks so much for catching up with the man.
Let's face it, home appliances are a major investment. So when you shop for appliances, you not only want a quality product, you also want service after the sale. Woods Household has an in-store service department that will repair your appliance in your home right away. So no useless phone calls to a big box store hoping to get some answers. And no waiting for weeks to get a repair on your appliance. Shop the Woods way. We take care of our customers.
Pure sportsmanship is the most important thing in high school sports. When it comes to your home or business, Pure Plumbing just might be the most important thing. If your plumbing isn't pure, don't worry, no one needs to see the other angle. For Pure Plumbing, call 989-644-8928 or visit mipureplumbing.com. All Seasons Fireworks is a big fan of all the athletes, coaches, officials, and volunteers who make high school sports happen. To make your next event bigger and brighter, stop by All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Graduations, birthdays, weddings, or a big win become more memorable underneath a night sky lit up by the magic of fireworks. All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill buys standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes.
Beal's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Beal's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Beal's Custom Fab.
Hey guys, it's Tanya from Clark Modular Homes. I'm here to talk to you today about who we are and what we do. Clark's opened in 1983 and has been centrally located right here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. We have one of the largest display centers with around 12 to 15 homes on display all year round. We have a fully experienced staff. We also have an in-house project manager who can pull our permits and coordinate our job from start to finish. We are proud to have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We are our own contractor, making it a one-stop shop for you for your home building needs. As the owner would say, we can do it all.
Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside a now packed gymnasium at Lake City High School. It's amazing the difference 1 hour can make. This gym was empty when myself and Adam Gursky got here. Now 5:55 before tip-off. It is packed, full of Aggie fans, full of Rambler fans, ready to cheer their team on, looking to root them on to a regional championship victory. You know the starters for Beal City if you've been with me most of the year, but I'll run through it again. It's Austin Small. It's Owen McKinney. It's Garrison Zucker. It's Drake Gatrill. Mr. Cole Tillman. For McBain, who we've covered 2 of their games this year. As I said, they split with the Aggies. They're 22-2. Beal City comes into this game at 20-5. Both are district champions. Starters for McBain: Colton Haverkamp, Brett Ealing, Clayton Hooker, Aiden Cucci, and Ben Rodenbaugh. The big matchup to watch is going to be Mr. Garrison Zucker guarding Clayton Hooker down low, and Ben Rodenbaugh, see if he's going to be tasked with chasing the sharp-shooting 1,000-point scorer, Austin Small, all over the place. And again, Austin Small did it in just 2.5 years, which is absolutely insane to think about. In Michigan, we know rivalries. Ohio State, Michigan, Michigan State, Central Western. Growing up in Beal City, there's kind of 2 teams you're going to circle on your schedule every time. Of course, Sacred Heart Academy, but McBain. It's always McBain. Going back the last 10 years or so, these 2 teams have pretty much split in the regular season more times than not. Matter of fact, going back to the COVID year, they have split every year since the COVID year. Sometimes they've met in the playoffs. But this year isn't much different. Both teams won at home. The Aggies winning in Beal 57-48. McBain winning at home 79-64. Now we head to a neutral court. And oh yeah, there's a regional title on the line. It's safe to say this is one of the biggest games in the state tonight. The winner of this game plays the winner of Maple City Glen Lake and Ishpeming Westwood. That game is happening at Sault Ste. Marie. I saw Maple City Glen Lake earlier this year with Jacob Lamondon. He was absolutely amazing, scoring 49 points as Maple City bested at Sacred Heart Academy 90-85 in overtime. But again, think about it. He had 49 points, probably shot about 80% from the field, and it was just a 5-point victory. And so talking with Coach Cam Gatrill earlier today, he feels pretty confident going up against Maple City Glen Lake. But tonight, it is the rubber match. It's McBain. It's Beal City with a regional championship on the line. We're going to take another break here on our Woods Household pregame show. When we come back, I'm going to talk a little bit more about those keys to victory, and it has to do with the 2 top scorers of each of these teams. It is the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, Beal City Regional Championship Basketball. Be back with more right after this.
Jenna Gates.
And Kyle Gates here. We are the fifth generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
GNS Mechanical in Wademan offers service and installation on everything for your home and business. From a simple filter replacement to furnace, central air service, and install, geothermal, and walk-in coolers and freezers. If you have a need, GNS Mechanical has a solution. Learn more at gnsmechanical.com or call 989-644-2106.
Weefridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefridge Financial. Weefridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefridge Financial, member SIPC. Bryce Updegraff with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates thanks the coaches and officials who put in the time to help student athletes achieve their dreams and goals. For all of your real estate needs, the Bryce is right with Bryce Updegraff. With Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-620-6595.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Just counting down the final moments before the national anthem and the opening tip. I will send it out to one more break here, and we'll come back with the opening tip. But one key to victory I think there is tonight. You have got two top-flight scorers in this game. It is Clayton Hooker and Mr. Austin Small. No shout-out to or no slouching to Ben Rodenbaugh and Drake Gatro as well, but I think they might even each other out. If Small can drop 30, they can hold Hooker to 20. I think that could be a key to victory here tonight in this packed gymnasium. You can hear the crowd behind me. We're going to be back with the opening tip right after this. Beal City, McBain, a regional championship on the line. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years. Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning has been family-owned and serving mid-Michigan since 1962. They're dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning is locally owned and supports our local community. For all of your heating and air conditioning needs, call Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning at 989-772-2881. For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes. Block Electric Company is a proud supporter of local schools and high school student athletes, learning skills in and out of the classroom to lead our communities tomorrow. Good luck to all student athletes from Block Electric, and go Aggies! Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Go Aggies indeed. Here we are. Beal City, McBain, a regional championship on the line. Mr. Owen McKinney being introduced. You can hear the Beal City crowd roar, and you'll definitely hear the McBain crowd roar as they are right in front of our broadcast position. But this gym is packed. So happy I went out and talked to Coach Gatrill earlier because it looks like it worked. There was a whole lot of blue and white here. There was a whole lot of green and gold here. We are ready to go. Beal City in their home whites, the royal blue lettering, black outline. McBain in their green uniforms, the yellow piping, the black lettering. The Ramblers, the Aggies. Round 3, ding the bell, baby. Let's go. Coach Gatrill, Coach Koopman with a handshake. They're not going to be friends for the next 32 minutes. It is time for Aggie Championship basketball here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. And a big shout out to Easton Yunker and the girls who beat Beaverton on Beaverton's home floor in the district semifinal last night, 49-47, behind pretty much a buzzer beater in the paint from Liddy Salisbury. And the Mid-Michigan Sports Network last night was in Marion as the Sacred Heart Academy girls stayed undefeated. They're now 19-0 on the year. But here we go. Zucker, Rodenbaugh in the middle of the Trojan, ready to jump it up here at Lake City High School. Both teams won at home. We're at a neutral site. Let's roll. Tip is going to go into the hands of Josh Rodenbaugh, or pardon me, Colton Haverkamp. He'll give it to Ben Rodenbaugh. Now to Ealing. 2-3 zone to start the game for Beal City, but it's more of a box and one, but it's going to look like a 2-3 because Zucker is going to follow Clayton Hooker everywhere. Gets the ball down low, turns, spins, he gets it to go, and the foul. Great move from Clayton Hooker to start the game. And what's really scary about this dominant post player from McBain, he's about 6'5", 210. I'm going to venture he's just a sophomore. He has still got a lot of basketball in his future. 2-0, McBain already. Great job getting it down into the post. He hits the free throw as well. Here come the Aggies with their first possession. Gatrill, slick point guard, brings it in the front court, drives right by his defender, all the way to the hoop for the lay-in. What a play from Gatrill. Leaves the defender in his dust, lays it in. A quick response from the Aggies. It's 3-2. Ben Rodenbaugh into the front court. Cole Tillman tasked with guarding him. Again, your 5 Aggies to start the game. It's McKinney, Small, Zucker, Gatrill, and Tillman. Rodenbaugh has it. Go in the corner. Ealing wide open for the 3. He doesn't take it. And that's what they want to do with this box and one type defense, is really force somebody else to beat Beal City other than Clayton Hooker down low. Rodenbaugh has it near the half-court line. Goes to the baseline. Go back to Rodenbaugh. He's going to be double-teamed at the top of the key. Kicks it over. It's going to be a three-pointer for Havenkamp. In and out, no good. But Ben Rodenbaugh chases down the rebound. Looks to go baseline. Wants to drop it back out. Havenkamp has it. Goes back to Rodenbaugh. They want to get it down low to Ealing. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. Good defense from Austin Small. Looked like he was playing safety once again football season. 3-2 the score. McBain with the lead here in the early going. 6:39 left in quarter number 1. Faking the three-pointer is Cucci. He kicks it out. Haverkamp thought about the 3. Instead, they go down low to Rodenbaugh. He turns, spins, gets it to go off the glass. So great start for McBain. Your 2 top scorers are already in the scoring column. 5-2 is the score. Gatrill with it. He goes to Owen McKinney. Up top it goes to Cole Tillman. Tillman fakes one way, looks to go the other. Cucci guarding him. Now to Garrison Zucker's older brother is Braylon Zucker. Back to Small. Guarding him is Ben Rodenbaugh. A lot of size advantage there for Rodenbaugh. Tillman looks to drive, goes back to Zucker. Down low it goes to McKinney. He's going to be fouled on the play by Brett Ealing. 5-2 the score. 6:04 left in the first quarter. Thanks so much for tuning into the Woods Household pregame show. Of course, we're coming to you live from our Barberry Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Maybe already had a runner for the Bills Custom Fab fabrication of the game as they got it down low right away. And it was a great move from Hooker for the first basket of the game. More love going out to the Bird, All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefrich Financial, and Woods Household, along with J&J Auto, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, ENS Graphics, and GNS Mechanical. Turnover going against the Aggies. Here comes McBain into the front court. They've got a 5-2 lead, 5:50 left to go. Here comes a triple try. It's up, no good. Long rebound goes into the hands of Gatrell. He's going to put his head down and look to drive into the lane. Kicks it out to Tillman. He thought about the three. Thought about going to Zucker. He's hammered on the play. No foul call. Back to Gatrell it goes. He looks to drive in the lane out to McKinney. Kenny thought about spotting up. Now he dishes it off to Cole Tillman. Tillman being guarded by Cucci. Looks to make a move. It's not there. Now he'll dribble it back towards the top of the key. Left-handed dribble into the lane. He goes out to Gatrell. He's open from the corner. Money! Gatrell knew that one was down when he released it. He was trotting to the other end of the court. We're tied at 5, and a great start for the sharp shooting Drake Gatrell. He has got 5. Ball goes in the corner to Ben Rodenbaugh. He looks to go baseline. Bowls over Gatrell. No charge. Basket's good for Rodenbaugh. He's got 4. 7-5 now the score as Gatrell brings it into the front court with that left-handed dribble. Goes to Owen McKinney. He's able to drive. Goes right at Hooker. It's going to be blocked. But you don't mind that at all from Owen McKinney because you want to go right at him and force that foul call. But that was a rejection as we talk about our Weber Brothers Sawmill Timber the game. Don't worry, Weber, guys. I'm not going to give it to somebody from McBain. I don't think they'd be happy about that, but that was a big-time block there from Clayton Hooker. Long inbounds pass goes into Cole Tillman near the half-court line. Takes one way, now to Gatrell. Gatrell looks to go around Haverkamp, crossover dribble. Nice job by Colton Haverkamp staying with him. Now he drives in the lane, goes right up against Rodenbaugh. No foul call. Rodenbaugh did stay straight up, but there was some contact. Now Rodenbaugh quickly down court, drops it off to Ealing. He's going to be able to finish down low. Ealing's got 2. Hooker's got 3. Got 4 for Rodenbaugh. It's 9-5 McBain. 4:22 left to go, first quarter. Gatrell with the basketball. He goes to Zucker. Right now it's Ben Rodenbaugh chasing Austin Small all over the place. Nice crossover move from Zucker. Goes in the lane and he draws the foul. Got a feeling free throws are going to play a big factor tonight. When you're a team like Beal City giving up some size, you got to get to the free throw line. You also got to knock those free throws down. Zucker stepping up to the charity stripe. Starting 5 out there still for Beal City. We're going to see them out there most of the night. It's Cole Tillman, it's Drake Gatrell, Owen McKinney, Garrison Zucker, and the sharpshooting Austin Small. Right now Ben Rodenbaugh chasing Austin Small all over the place, trying to make sure he can't get off that quick release. And Rodenbaugh, the senior, Small, the senior. Think about how many times those two have matched up against each other in a bunch of different sports. Zucker's first free throw is down. Second one off the rim. No good, but Gatrell gets the rebound. Brings it back towards the three-point line. Looks to get around the defense. A lot of contact with him and Rodenbaugh. There's no foul call. Drop it off to Austin Small. Small being guarded by Haverkamp. Looks to drive by the defender. He takes it in the lane. Kicks it out. McKinney spots up for a 3. Off the rim. No good. Tillman goes up to get the rebound, but it's brought down by Ben Rodenbaugh. Bring it into the front court. He's got 4 points. 9-6. McBain with the lead. 3:45 left to go in quarter number 1. Beal City Championship basketball here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Rodenbaugh, 18-footer, is good. And if Ben Rodenbaugh is knocking down his jumper, he is darn near impossible to stop at 6'3", 6'4" point guard. Don't see a lot of skill like that in high school hoops. Again, when he gets it going, he is just going to be a tough matchup for anybody. Zucker with a nice move to get by Hooker, but there's help defense. Cutting into the lane is McKinney, and he gets the lay-in on a great dish from Zucker. Me in the running for the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game there. 11-8, the Ramblers up. Beal City, the nice basket there. It was very important to get a basket on that possession, in my opinion. Kyler Smith, Kyle Martin ready to check back into the game. Rodenbaugh puts his head down. He'll get called for the charge this time. Zucker takes it. Could have maybe been 2 now on Rodenbaugh, and he looks like he is hurt on that one as well. And if Rodenbaugh has some hitch in the giddy-up, oh boy, that could be a big deal. Garrison Zucker taking the charge. He'll now get a little bit of a break along with Cole Tillman. Your 5 Aggies now out there. It's Owen McKinney. It's Drake Gatrell. It's Kyle Martin. It's Kyler Smith. And the sharpshooting Austin Small. Rodenbaugh still guarding him, despite getting, I think, a knee maybe to the thigh there. Gatrell goes around the defender, kicks it to McKinney. McKinney drops it in the corner to Martin. He's open for the corner 3. Kyle Martin in and out, no good. That one was halfway down for the senior. Rodenbaugh races into the front court, slows down as soon as he crosses the half-court line. Wants to dish it in the corner to Haverkamp. They want to get it down low to Hooker, trying to play some defense to get around the pass is going to be Gatrill. He's going to get called for the foul as he tried to knock away that pass. Tough call there going against Gatrill. Again, just trying to knock away that post-entry pass. McBain ball, they want to get it back down low to Hooker. They work it all the way around. They look to get it to Ealing. It's knocked away. Here comes Small into the front court to Kyler Smith. Smith lays it in at the rim. What a dish from Mr. Small. And it's now 11-10. The Aggies roar back with a couple baskets of their own. Now they have the momentum that they trail by 1. Ealing with it. Top of the key, Haverkamp wants a three. It'd be big. No good, but we got a foul going against Beal City on the floor. Again, Kyle Martin is out there playing tough with Clayton Hooker. You probably don't mind that foul if you are Beal City. It'll be Rambler basketball underneath their own hoop. Inbounding it will be Ben Rodenbaugh. Goes into Clayton Hooker. He gets it up top to Haverkamp. Back to Rodenbaugh. Spot up three. McKinney chased him down, but it doesn't matter. Rodenbaugh is on fire. He has 9 here in the first quarter. What an unbelievable shot that was. Gatrill dances by his defender into the lane, looks to get the finish and the foul. Can't get the hoop, but he gets the harm and he'll head to the free throw line. But if Ben Rodenbaugh continues to shoot like he has in the early going, he might be impossible to stop here tonight. He's already got 9. He's 4 of 4 from the field by my count, but you know that Spockman math, never all that accurate. 14-10 the score. Gatrill, first free throw, drops in, nothing but net. You talk about being tough to stop. Drake Gatrill himself already has 6 points here in quarter number 1. Cole Tillman coming into the game, giving Owen McKinney a break. So now out there, it's Austin Small, Kyle Martin, Kyler Smith, Drake Gatrill, and Cole Tillman. Second free throw, that one rattles home for the junior. Rodenbaugh brings it into the front court. 14-12 the score. Rodenbaugh's got 9 of the 14 as they put a lot of focus on Clayton Hooker down low. Ball goes to Josh Rodenbaugh. They get it down low to Ealing. He looks to finish down low, and he gets it to go. Second basket down to the post from Brett Ealing as they're paying a lot of attention to Clayton Hooker. Ealing using advantage of his size. Driving into the lane is Gatrill. Looks to kick it out. What a steal from Josh Rodenbaugh. I don't know how the younger Rodenbaugh brother came up with that one, but it is McBain basketball. 1:18 left to go in the first quarter. Ben Rodenbaugh now with it. Go down in the corner. Go in the middle to Ealing. Back to Rodenbaugh. Kick over. Wide open three for Josh Rodenbaugh. No good. Nice box out down low from Cole Tillman to bring down the rebound. Gatrill into the front court with the dribble. 1 minute left to go first quarter. Thought about stepping into the three, but they left Small open. He's able to catch and shoot off the rim. No good. Give credit to Rodenbaugh. That's the first shot attempt for Austin Small there. Got to get it going as Rodenbaugh's chased him all over the place, but left him open that time. Small couldn't make him pay. 45 seconds left to go. Ramblers working around the perimeter. And a lot of attention being applied to Clayton Hooker in the middle. He got the first basket of the game. Hasn't really had a shot attempt since then. Wide open look for Haverkamp. It's no good. Kyler Smith clears the rebound for Beal City. Gets it off to Tillman. Tillman up ahead to Kyle Martin. He thought about stepping into the three. Still slow it down. Kick it now to Kyler Smith. Now to Austin Small, again being guarded by Ben Rodenbaugh. He crosses over Rodenbaugh into the lane to Gatrill. Gatrill extra pass to Kyler Smith. This would be big money from the sophomore. What a huge triple from Kyler Smith. It's now 16-15, under 10 seconds remaining. The sophomore with 5 huge points here in the first quarter. Rodenbaugh wants to go to Hooker, puts it up. It's not going to count. It's after the break. We're headed to quarter number 2. 16-15 the score. What more would you expect with Beal City and McBain? Back with more right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning has been family-owned and serving Mid-Michigan since 1962. They're dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning is locally owned and supports our local community. For all of your heating and air conditioning needs, call Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning at 989-772-2881.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside our Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Love going out. Bryce Up the Graph and Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, Pure Plumbing, Hanging by a Thread, Isabella Bank, Bryant Family Farms, All Seasons Fireworks, The Diner, Block Electric, Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, along with JJ Painting and our friends at the Isabella Community Sportsplex, Berry Funeral Home, MMI, Boomer's Lawn Care, Doozy's Ice Cream Place, Rick's Food Center, Almost Up North and Stitches for Britches, Shaver's Bait and Sporting Goods, Gross Farms, Bogwai Banga and Bradley, Gross Electric, WW Construction, the Fisher Companies, and Kenneth Egger, DDS. Turnover right away to start the second quarter for Beal City. Racing ahead is Rodenbaugh. He turns it over. May have been pushed from behind. He wants the foul call, but he ain't going to get it. He'll go back to the Aggies. Chance to take the lead here, trailing 16-15. Austin Small into the front court. Ben Rodenbaugh awaiting him. Kyler Smith around the screen. He wants another dribble. No good. Tillman looks to sky him for the rebound, but Ealing with a strong rebound for McBain. Rodenbaugh into the front court. Hooker up, fakes on the triple try. Now they go back to Rodenbaugh as they look to set up the offense. Again, it's been a box and one most of this game. It looks like now same type of deal. They're going to dare anybody but Clay and Hooker to beat him. Rodenbaugh now brings it towards the top of the key. He wants to set up another play. It's Austin Small, Kyler Smith, Cole Tillman, Owen McKinney, and Kyle Martin to start the second quarter. Triple team on Hooker. He's got to give it up. They go back to Rodenbaugh. A little bit of a push-off. No foul call. Rodenbaugh gets it back. He wants another three, and it's money. Ben Rodenbaugh is absolutely on fire. He's got 12 of the Rambler 19. He has yet to miss. He's 2 for 2 from downtown. We've got a check foul going against McBain. I can't believe it. There's been so much contact this year on the ball handlers. I really like the foul call that I just saw out there to set a little bit of a tone of, hey, you can't body up the ball handlers out here trying to play basketball, not football. It's 19-15. Beal City with the lead. Beal City trails McBain. Zucker back into the game. He's got it in the corner. Looks to drive by Hooker. Kicks it corner baseline. Extra pass up to Gatrell. Great rotation from McBain. Now Small has it. Kicks it to Zucker. Now to Kyler Smith. Smith up fakes. It's not there. Looks to drive by the defender. Puts up the layup off the glass. It's good. Kyler Smith now has 7. He's been a fifth quarter player all year, but he's making it happen right now. Talk about experience being a state champion quarterback and also playing second base for a state championship team as a freshman. He is not scared to be in these big moments, even though he's just a sophomore. Rodenbaugh has it on the perimeter. Swing it over to Cucci. Now in the middle, it goes to Brunick. Skip pass in the corner to Josh Rodenbaugh. He wants the three. It's money from the corner. Big shot there from the sophomore. Again, if they knock down those shots, McBain should win this game. But if you're Beal City, you're not going to let Clayton Hooker put up 30-something again on you. Kyler Smith's got it back. He's had the hot hand. He's got 7 points. They go to Small. He's able to catch and shoot. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped away from McKinney. Good play by Hooker. Here comes Rodenbaugh into the front court. Swinging in the corner. Cucci wants to catch and shoot three. It's long, no good. An air ball. It'll send it back to Beal City. 5:38 left to go, second quarter. 2 threes in the quarter for McBain. Have got him ahead, 22-17. You've got 12 from Ben Rodenbaugh to lead the way. 7 from Kyler Smith, 7 from Drake Gatrell to lead the way for Beal City. Gatrell has it, hands it off to Zucker. Zucker to Small. He's able to catch and shoot again. This one is money. Big time shot there from the senior 1,000-point scorer, Austin Small. Back to a 2-point game, 22-20. Again, box and one out there. It is going to take somebody besides Clayton Hooker to beat the Aggies tonight. And so far that's been Ben Rodenbaugh, but will he continue the hot hand? He's got 12 of the Rambler 22. They love going out to friends at Mount Pleasant Public Schools, hiring bus drivers, LC, parapros, substitute teachers. I've subbed there. Great place to sub. Easy way. Well, I don't want to say an easy way, but a good way to make some extra coin. Rodenbaugh's wide open for the three, and he's money again. What a performance from Ben Rodenbaugh from McBain. He's got 15 of the Rambler 25. Kyler Smith has it, drives in, retreats, gives it to Zucker. Zucker looks for the great layup, and he's going to be called for the charge. Looked like he tried to step back a little bit, but got whistled for the charge. That's going to be the second foul going against Zucker. Martin's going to come back into the game to replace him. That's a big deal. But right now, you got to stop Ben Rodenbaugh if you're Beal City. He's got 15 points. The senior is having a moment right now in this regional championship game versus his rival. Cucci has it. Go to Brunick to work it around. They go back to Rodenbaugh. He's got another catch and shoot. This one off the rim, no good. Martin looks to chase down the rebound. Got a foul on the floor. They're going to say it's against Beal City. They're going to say that's going against Tillman as they were battling down low for the rebound. And again, you can hear the crowd here. Beal City doesn't like the call. McBain does like the call. But it's Rambler basketball. Just the first foul going against Tillman, but already the third foul against the Aggies here in quarter number 2. 5 team fouls now in a quarter leads to free throws. No more 7.5 for the 1 and 110 for the double bonus. Deep three now from Josh Rodenbaugh, and that's good. The Rodenbaugh Bros have got 4 threes here in the second quarter. The Ramblers are up 8. Timeout from Coach Gatrell. The Aggies need it. We'll take a timeout as well. It's 28-20. The Ramblers with 4 threes in the second quarter. Looking to run away with it. Beal City's got to answer back when we come back on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Clark Modular Homes in Mount Pleasant are a one-stop shop from the buy, the build, and beyond with their fantastic service department. Stop in to see their selection and purchase options today on Pickard Road or visit them online at modularhomesbyclark.com. Clark Modular Homes, supporting Mid-Michigan youth in and out of the classroom.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes. Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside our Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Love going out to Clark Modular Homes. Weefrich Financial, sponsor of the Zaid Batchelder Baller of the Game. Friends at the Bird All-American Grill, our post-game show sponsor. The only place you'll ever find this guy post-gaming. Also, Bill's Custom Fab, fabrication of the game. Right now, and it's got to be Rodenbaugh. He's got to also be in consideration for the Zaid Batchelder Baller of the Game, which I don't really want to give it to a McBain guy, but holy moly, Rodenbaugh's got 15, and I don't think he's missed from the field. He has been unbelievable, and his younger bro, or maybe younger cousin, he also has 6. Small to Martin, catch and shoot. This would be big. Martin knocks it down. Huge shot from Kyle Martin as he buries the 3. Just what the Aggies ordered. It's 28-23, exactly halfway through quarter number 2. Brunick has it. Up top it goes to Josh Rodenbaugh. Again, Josh Rodenbaugh and Ben Rodenbaugh have each hit 2 threes here in the second quarter. It's back to man-to-man defense right now from the Aggies. Hooker being guarded by Kyle Martin. They're going to look to get it down to him. They front the post. They go to Zucker. A lot of contact. No whistle. And a really, really, really late block. Going against Kyle Martin, or is that going against Zucker? That's going against Zucker. Wow. If you are Coach Cam Gatrell right now, I am surprised he's not getting teed up. The ball went into the post. There was a ton of contact on the missed shot. Everybody hit the deck. Then after Beal City got the rebound, there was a foul call. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, you've got hot lead running through your veins right now if you are Coach Cam Gatrell, because your team just had a big three-pointer. You thought you got a big stop, and then now Hooker's at the free throw line. And back out of the game is Gary Zucker, arguably your best athlete, probably the best guy to guard Hooker along with Kyle Martin. Second free throw for Hooker is also good, so what a little turnaround right there. It's now 30-23 instead of 28-23 in the Aggies with all the momentum. Small with a shake and bake. Now it goes to Tillman. Tillman fakes one way, goes by the defender, looks for the layup at the rim, and it's good. Big play from Cole Tillman, and the Aggies answer right back after the kind of questionable call. 30-25 the score, 3:15 left to go in quarter number 2. Rodenbaugh has it. Kyler Smith guarding him. Looks to drive baseline against the sophomore. Good defense for Smith. He's going to get a call against Kyler Smith now as well. Obviously, I'm a Beal City homer. But if you listen to me often, I will often say the phrase, they've got a lot better view than I do. The last couple calls, though, that's been rough going against Beal City. Rodenbaugh at the line, misses that one. 30-25 is the score. Zucker back into the game. Again, I believe he's got 3 fouls that went off real quickly. No, he's just still got the 2 fouls. Rodenbaugh with another chance at the free throw line. 3:10 left to go, second quarter. That one is true. He has 16 to lead all scores here in this one. Austin Small into the front court with the dribble. Goes to Kyler Smith. Smith with an up fake. Now to McKinney. McKinney looks to drive the lane. Kicks it to Zucker in the corner. He wants the triple. In and out, no good. Second toilet bowl 3 that's dropped out for Beal City in this first half. You put them both in, we are tied. A 30-second timeout coming from McBain. We'll keep it right here. 2:53 left to go in the second quarter. The environment is exactly what you think it would be here at Lake City High School at the neutral court between these two rivals who are playing for the 3rd time this year and have split the first 2 games. Tomorrow night, the Irish, the Clare Pioneers, the Beal City girls all play for district championships. They all tip off at 7. I'll be in Marion to cover the Irish girls as they look to move to 20-0 on the year. But we'll have updates from Clare, from Beal City as well. This is the last local boys team that we have got left. Beal City victorious here. They'd play in Boyne City next Tuesday. And more love going out to some of our great sponsors. J&J Auto, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, Enes Graphics, along with our friends at G&S Mechanical. Rambler basketball after the timeout from Coach Koopman. See what they try and set up here after the timeout. And again, you now have a different game plan going out there because not having that double team or that box and one being played against your big man Hooker down low. Running some clock here. It's going to go up top to Brunick. Now they go to Rodenbaugh. They do get it to Hooker. Guarding him now is Drake Gatrell. Again, giving up a lot of size. Hooker looks to turn spin. It was a travel. They didn't call it. Right now things are going McBain's way with the stripes. I don't know another way to put it. Again, the officials are doing a great job the best they can, but a couple missed ones there. Now it's going to be a turnover. Nope, Gatrell looks to fight back forward. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay white basketball. 33-25 is the score there. Hooker, I think, even knows he got away with a travel and somehow got the basket to go moments ago. It's 33-25. Ball goes into Austin Small in between the half-court line and the three-point line. Now back to Gatrell. Gatrell brings it towards the top of the key. Between the legs dribble. Looks to drive by Rodenbaugh. Gets into the lane. Looks to finish at the hoop. Gets the foul call, but it'll go to the free throw line. Nice drive there from Drake Gatrell. He probably wanted the finish and the foul as well as I know the junior, but he'll take the 2 free throws. 33-25 the score. A couple important shots coming up here. Gatrell's got 7 points, connected on a pair of free throws into the first quarter. Beal City as a team is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Gatrell knocks down that one. He leads all scorers for Beal City with 8 points. Right behind him, sophomore Kyler Smith with 7. Slide it over to McBain. You've got 7 from Hooker, 16 from Ben Rodenbaugh, 4 from Brett Ealing, and 6 from Josh Rodenbaugh. That one also rattles home for Gatrell. Gatrell now with 9. He'll come out of the game. Kyler Smith coming in for him. So your 5 Aggies out there. It's Cole Tillman, it's Owen McKinney, it's Kyler Smith, it's Austin Small, and Kyle Martin. Rodenbaugh brings it to the front court. McKinney awaiting him in the defensive position, I should say. Go to Ealing, wants to get it down low to Hooker. It's not there. Now Hooker has it on the perimeter. Now to Rodenbaugh. 1:30 left to go, first half. 6-point lead for McBain. Working around the perimeter. Now it goes to Ben Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh with a skip pass over to Cucci. Nice recovery defense from McKinney, not allowing the catch and shoot for the sharpshooter senior Aiden Cucci. Rodenbaugh hands it off to Cucci. Now to Josh Rodenbaugh, back to Ben Rodenbaugh. Looks to spin at the free throw line, wants to force up the shot. Great defense from Owen McKinney. Shot is no good. Kyler Smith comes away with the loose ball. Into the front court he goes. Nobody stops ball. He's going to go all the way to the hoop, look for the lay-in. It's going to be a blocking foul. Pair of free throws coming up for Kyler Smith. And McBain might not like that call, but that'll make things a little bit more even from what we've seen here in the second quarter. I'll make that joke. And again, these officials, again, a little bit of hate here as I'm a Beal City homer. They're out there doing a great job reffing one of the fastest games in the world. And again, if they're not here, as they'll say, It's just practice. First free throw for Kyler Smith is up and good. Sophomore has 8 points here in the first half. What a job he has done for Coach Gatrill. Minute away from our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. Second free throw, no good, off the front of the rim. Tillman tips it. Could have got called for an over the back, but it'll go out of bounds. Back to McBain. 33-28 is the score here. Wouldn't be surprised if we see McBain hold it here for the final minute for the final shot. Again, Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. Do got an update coming from Sacred Academy with Fowler Muskegon Heights Academy. Talk about what the Aggies got to do to win this game in the second half. It's plays like that as Small tips the post entry pass, guarding the passer, tips it to himself and comes up with it. Kyler Smith now has it. Looks to drive in a lane against Rodenbaugh, looking to knife through the defense. He's going to draw the foul and head back to the free throw line. Big drive there from Kyler Smith. And here's a kid who, as a freshman, started at second base for a state championship team. As a sophomore, was a starting quarterback on a state championship team. He was a fifth quarter player this year, but he's played some big minutes for the Aggies, and in particular here in the playoffs, as that one rattles home for the sophomore. Him and Gatrill both have 9 to lead the way for the Aggies. And if you told me Rodenbaugh was going to have 16 in the first half and the Aggies were only down 3 or so, I'd say you're in pretty good shape, because Rodenbaugh was on fire to start this game. I don't think he's going to be able to keep up that type of pace in the second half. Second free throw also down for the sophomore. Kyler Smith now has 10 first half points for the Aggies. Rodenbaugh to Haverkamp to Ealing. McKinney all over him defensively. Back to Rodenbaugh. Cole Tillman guarding him. We're going to have 3 seconds in the lane. It's going to send it back to the Aggies, trailing by 3 with 21 seconds left to go. This is the chance for the Aggies to garner some momentum here going into the half. They have stuck right there with McBain this entire game, but momentum-wise, still probably the green and gold. 21 seconds left to go. Some substitutions coming in for Beal. Out there for Beal now, it's Cole Tillman, it's Kyler Smith, Cole Tillman, Drake Gatrill, Owen McKinney, Austin Small, and Garrison Zucker. We'll do that again. Garrison Zucker, Owen McKinney, Austin Small, Drake Gatrill, and Cole Tillman. There was a little bit of confusion of who was the fifth guy. Gatrill into the front court. We'll see if the Aggies hold for a final shot here. Zucker has it, hands it off to Austin Small. Goes around the screen, wants to finish at the rim. A lot of contact, no foul call. Rodenbaugh comes up with a rebound. 6 seconds left, 5 seconds left. Drops it off, shot no good. Quick putback attempt is blocked. That'll bring us to the end of the half with the score. McBain 33, Beal City 30. Woo, boy. What a battle it's been. What a battle it will continue to be. Back with your Gates Drilling and Service halftime report right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
GNS Mechanical in Wademan offers service and installation on everything for your home and business. From a simple filter replacement to furnace, central air service, and install, geothermal, and walk-in coolers and freezers. If you have a need, GNS Mechanical has a solution. Learn more at gnsmechanical.com or call 989-644-2106.
Jenna Gates
And Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome to our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. What an exciting first half it was. 33-30. McBain has the lead over the Beal City Aggies. However, Ben Rodenbaugh was on fire. He had 9 first quarter points. Him and his younger brother, Josh Rodenbaugh, opened the second quarter, both knocking down threes. Since then, things cooled off a little bit for McBain, and Beal City was able to close the gap till 3. Kyle Martin's got 3. Kyler Smith has 10. Cole Tillman's got 2. Drake Gatrill has got 9. Garrison Zucker's got 1 point from the free throw line. Austin Small's got 3. And Owen McKinney's got 2. Slide over for McBain. Josh Rodenbaugh's got 6. 4 for Brett Ealing. 7 for Clayton Hooker. 16 for Ben Rodenbaugh. Key to the second half. If Hooker only scores another 7 points, great. But you can't give up another 16 to Ben Rodenbaugh. But if you're Coach Gatrill, if he knocks down some of those tough threes, you're just going to have to take that because of the size advantage down low with Clayton Hooker. We're headed off to this week in MHSAA Sports with John Ross. When we come back, the second half will be underway. McBain leads it 33-30 over Beal City here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
The busy winter season hits its stride as champions are crowned in numerous sports, and some individual wrestlers join an illustrious group. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. After a week of technical difficulties, we're back in action, ready to recap a ton of winter sports championships. Let's start on the slopes for the coldest of our finals, and it wasn't even really that cold on a sunny day in Harbor Springs. In Division I, Traverse City Central girls and Marquette boys both won ski titles. Central has been second in each of the last 2 seasons before winning this year. This was Marquette's first team title since 2020. In Division II, Harbor Springs was tops on the girls' side, its first title in 10 years, and East Grand Rapids was best on the boys' side for its first title since 1999. Complete results and individual finishes can be found at MHSAA.com. Moving indoors to team wrestling held at the Wings Event Center in Kalamazoo. It's the same story as it's been for the last 3 years. Division IV went to Hudson for the 4th straight year. They defeated Climax Scots Martin 45-25. In Division III, Dundee won its 8th in a row and 11th in the past 13 years, and they did so in dominating fashion, beating Yale 74-0. In Division II, Lowell keeps on dominating. The Red Arrows have now won 12 consecutive team titles. They out-wrestled Fowlerville 52-14 in the final. And in Division I, Detroit Catholic Central came out on top for the 3rd year in a row. They defeated Davison 50-18. Everything from team's final weekend at Wings can be found at MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week, and all 3 come from the individual wrestling finals, where the list of 4-time champions grows to 40. First, Lowell's Jackson Blum. He won the Division II 132-pound title for his 4th. Next is Riverview Gabriel Richard's Sebastian Martinez. He won his 4th in the 175-pound weight class in Division IV. And Fowlerville's Margaret Burma won her 4th title at 145 pounds. Burma is the first to win 4 on the girls' side.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skills certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
A gymnast performs a giant swing but does not reach a full handstand position, stopping at about 15 degrees short of vertical. The routine continues without any pauses or interruptions. What deduction, if any, should the judge apply for the lack of handstand position? A. No deduction. B. 0.05 deduction. C. 0.2 deduction, or D, 0.5 deduction. The correct answer is B, 0.05 deduction. A gymnast must reach within 10 degrees of a full handstand position to avoid deduction. Falling short by more than 10 degrees results in a 0.05 deduction for each instance.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. Finishing today in Mount Pleasant, site of the competitive cheer finals, Division I saw the champion decided by 0.32 of a point as Rochester Hills Stony Creek narrowly edged past Rochester High. A third Rochester school, Adams, was third. This was Stony Creek's 2nd straight title. Allen Park won for the 5th time in 6 years, capturing the D2 title. Gibraltar Carlson was 2nd. Pontiac Notre Dame has had quite a run in Division III. They won the title from 2014 through 2018 and have had 4 second-place finishes in the last 6 years before coming out on top this year. The Fighting Irish finished in front of Grosse Ile and Richmond. And in Division 4, Hanover Horton won its first competitive cheer title. The Comets outpointed Palama Westphalia and Sanford Meridian. For more on the action at McGurk Arena, check us out online at MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years.
Hey, Rowan, want to toss the ball around?
No, thanks.
A quick game of chess?
Maybe later.
Want me to teach you to ride a bike?
Pop, we did all that when I was little.
I guess you're right. Marbury Law's kept me so busy, time has just flown by.
There is one thing, though. You got any cookies?
Thought you'd never ask.
Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes, working hard and showing pride for our community. For all of your real estate needs, go with Joe. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-817-1291. Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill buys standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes.
Elevate your banking experience. Isabella Bank is your local banking partner. We understand the importance of personalized service, providing solutions that fit your unique needs. When you bank with us, together we can drive positive change and build stronger communities. Experience banking redefined. Make the switch today and experience banking that goes beyond. Isabella Bank. Local. Growing. Staying. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Value is not just a price. When you buy something for your home, it's an investment. Knowing that you're getting a great deal and service after the sale is priceless. At Woods Household, we only carry quality products for your home at competitive prices. Furniture that is attractive and durable. Comfortable mattresses that last for years. Flooring that stands up to wear and tear. These are all products that last by trusted name brands like FlexSteel, Serta, Whirlpool, and many more. So shop the Woods way.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside our Barberry Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Thanks for tuning in to our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. 8 minutes is back on the clock. Well, a little less than that now. It's 33-30. McBain with the lead as we start quarter number 3. Rodenbaugh gets it down in the post. He's going to barrel over Gatrill. It's going to be a blocking call going against Gatrill. Looked like he was pretty firm there, but call is usually going to go to the benefit of the ball handler. That is 3, though, on Drake Gatrill. He's going to come out of the game. Cole Tillman replaces him. Starting the second half for the Aggies, it's McKinney, it's Kyle Martin, Garrison Zucker, Austin Small, and Cole Tillman. Forcing up the shot is Rodenbaugh. Martin, no, it's going to be a foul call. Rodenbaugh ahead of the free throw line. Kyle Martin is not happy about the call, and a little surrender cobra right now from Gatrill on the bench because he doesn't know what else to do. Again, it's been a battle, but think if you're asking Coach Koopman, he would say, yeah, a couple calls have kind of gone our way in this one. First free throw is good for Rodenbaugh. He now has 17 to lead all scores. It's 34-30. Ramblers with the lead over Beal City. Start of the third quarter here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Second free throw is also true. 18 for Ben Rodenbaugh. Small into the front court. 5-point lead for the Ramblers. Small barks out some directions. Looks like a zone look to start the second half here for McBain. Go to Tillman. In the middle, it goes to McKinney. Up top to Small. Extra pass to Tillman. Now another extra pass down low to Zucker, but that does give McBain time to recover. Back to Small. To Tillman. Thought about it. Go in the middle. Back to Small. He's open. Top of the key. Three. Money. I don't know why you'd switch to a zone with a guy like Austin Small out there, but the three is good. His second of the game. He's got 6, and it's a 2-point ball game. 35-33. Hooker gets it on the perimeter. Kyle Martin guarding him. They get it back down low to Rodenbaugh. Small is going to tie him up. There's going to be a foul call going against Small as he reached in. It's already the third foul against Beal City. We haven't even played a minute here in the third quarter. Rodenbaugh looks to trigger the inbounds pass. Goes into Cucci. Up top he goes. Now back to Rodenbaugh. Owen McKinney guarding him. Get it over on the far perimeter of Colton Haverkamp. Down low it goes to Hooker. He looks to create some space. Kicks it out to Cucci. Nice recovery defense from Zucker. Shot up no good from Cucci. Grabbing the rebound down low is Ealing. Looks to force it back up. Gets the roll to go. Brett Ealing with his first basket since the first quarter. It's 37-33. Small brings it into the front court. 6:35 left to go in our third quarter. Tillman has it. Staying in the zone is McBain. Get it in the middle to McKinney. Kicks it out to Martin. Martin skip pass over to Tillman. Catch and shoot for the sharpshooter. It's money for the senior. Cole Tillman buries it. Back-to-back threes for the Aggies. And it's a 1-point ball game. 37-36. Rodenbaugh hands it off to Cucci. They want to get it back down low to Ben Rodenbaugh. He turns, he spins, he fades. Shot no good. Great block out down low from Kyle Martin. They're going to say last touch by Martin as well. It'll keep it here with McBain. 37-36. Ramblers with the lead. Rodenbaugh will inbound it. Love to force it down low to Hooker. They get it to him. He turns, he shoots, and it's good to go. Not much you're going to be able to do about that when he catches right underneath the basket. It's 39-36. McBain back with the lead. Well, I guess still with the lead, but now a 3-point lead instead of it just being 1. Staying in the zone is McBain. In the corner goes to Zucker. He's able to catch and shoot. He buries it. Back-to-back threes to start the third quarter for the Aggies, and we are tied at 39. Despite some calls, you could say maybe not going the Aggie way. They ball back hard and they tie it up at 39 apiece behind 3 triples here in the third quarter. 1 from Tillman, 1 from Zucker, 1 from Small, and it is 39 all. 32nd timeout on the floor from Coach Koopman and the Ramblers. Oh, what an environment here is at Lake City High School, and the students coming to life for the Aggies. Of course, we're coming to you from the Barbary Law Studios, built by Konowinski Construction. Love going out to Gates Drawing and Service, Beal's Custom Fab, the Bird All-America Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefrich Financial, Woods Household Appliance, J&J Auto, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, Konowinski Construction, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, ENS Graphics, and GNS Mechanical. And right now, our Bill's Custom Fab fabrication of the game is going to be those threes to start the second half for Beal City, because they were back to back, and that's going to be a moment to remember. There's no way McBain's coming back out in the zone. Want to get it down low to Hooker, of course, but chasing him all over and battling with him is Kyle Martin. Rodenbaugh goes around his screen. You got to respect it down low. Rodenbaugh is able to make it count for 2. He now has 20. If his hot hand continues in the second half, it is going to be tough to beat this Rambler team. The Ramblers do stay in the 2-3 zone. Goes in the middle to McKinney. Kicks it out to Martin. Goes up top to Small. Back to Martin. In the middle again to McKinney. Looks to get it further down low to Zucker. Zucker just can't handle it. I think McKinney's saying, I put that one a little too hot to handle for Zucker to catch. 41-39. McBain up by 2. It was just 39-39 moments ago. With it on the perimeter is Cucci. Guarding him is Austin Small. Now they go to Colton Haverkamp, his older brother playing basketball at Mid-Michigan College for the Lakers and Coach House. Rodenball retreats toward the half-court line. McKinney guarding him. Be a foul down low. And that's going to be going against Kyle Martin. So he's trying to battle down low with Hooker. That'll be the third foul going against Martin. And Kyle Martin's done a great job battling Hooker down low, a guy who didn't play a lot of the regular season because he's out with a knee injury from football. Hooker gets it at the top of the key. To get it over to Haverkamp. Zucker wanted to take it away. Now Haverkamp puts up the jumper and gets it to go. Big shot there from Colton Haverkamp, knocking down the 18-footer. The Ramblers up 4 with 4:24 left to go here in quarter number 3. Tillman has it. Goes to Small at the top of the key. Thought about the catch and shoot. Probably should have taken it. He gets it back. Doesn't take it again this time. Should dribble around the defense. Kicks it over to Tillman. Tillman wants to get it in the middle to McKinney. It's not there. Back to Tillman. Back to McKinney. Back to Tillman. In the middle it goes. Nice layup from McKinney as he knifes through 2 defenders to get the lay-in to go. 43-41. The Ramblers ahead by 2. 3:55 left to go. Martin trying to front the post. Zucker getting back there defensively. Offensive foul going against Hooker. And if you're Hooker, you don't like that call. But if you're Coach Koopman, you got nothing to complain about to the officials right now. I'll just make that joke. But again, they're out here reffing a very physical, very tough game. Want to give them love because if they're not here, it's just practice. Small into the front court. 2-3 zone look. Small retreats towards the half-court line a little bit. McKinney gets it back in the middle. It goes again. Out to Small. He's open for another catch and shoot. It's good! It's good! The Aggies go up! Small's third 3 of the game. The Aggies maybe with their first lead of the game, or at least since the first quarter. It's 44-43, and why is McBain still in the zone? 4 threes for the Aggies here in quarter number 3. Rodenball takes it towards the half-court line to reset the offense. Newfound life in the Aggie legs out there as they go up by 1. Hooker wants the NBA range 3. It's good! It's good! What a shot from the sophomore to put the Ramblers back up by 2. Small has it on the perimeter. Goes down low to Zucker. Extra pass out to Tillman. Goes in for the floater. Short on the rim. No good. Rodenball hammers him on the rebound. No foul call. McBain with numbers if they hustle here into the front court. Rodenball into the lane. Lefty layup. No good. There for the rebound is Ealing. His putback no good. There for the second rebound is Hooker. His putback is good. 48-44. Ramblers back in front, and Hooker with 7 here in the third quarter. McKinney gets it in the middle of the zone, out to Tillman. Back up top to Small. Over to Martin. Back in the middle to McKinney. Fakes one way. Back up top to Small. Another catch and shoot. Money! Money from Small. He's got 3 threes here in the third. 12 overall. 48-47 McBain. And that is triple number 5 here in the quarter from the Aggies as they roar back. 48-47. I guess it was 33-30 at the half. Not much of a roar back, but what a battle here in the third. Up and under. Cucci looking for the layup. No good. Forcing his way to the rebound is Hooker. He's going to be fouled on the shot attempt by Cole Tillman. I don't mind that foul, though. Make Hooker go to the line and earn him here. We'll see what number that is on Tilly out there. That's going to be the second foul going against Cole Tillman. You've got 3 going against Kyle Martin, 2 going against Garrison Zucker. Hooker stepping to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 so far in the game. That one, nothing but net. The sophomore has got 15. Ben Rodenball has got 20. They've got 35 of the 49 for the Ramblers. Kyler Smith back into the game. 5 Aggies now out there. It's Kyler Smith. It's Owen McKinney. It's Garrison Zucker. It's Drake Gatrell and Austin Small. Hooker, second free throw attempt coming. That one is also good. He now has 16. He's got 9 here in the third quarter and had a big, big 3 moments ago. Gatrell with it. To Kyler Smith it goes. Back to Gatrell. Staying in the zone is McBain. Kyler Smith thought about the catch and shoot. Now goes back to Gatrell at the top of the key. Small, Gatrell in the middle to McKinney. Wants to get it further down low to Zucker. Nice job reading that by Brett Ealing. He steals it from the backside. 50-47 the count. 1:30 left in the third quarter. McBain with it. Ealing trying to create down low. Backs away. Now wants to get it over Rodenball, but it's going to be too tall. It's going to be an over-the-back penalty. going against McBain. It'll send it back to Beal City. They trail by 3, 50-47. There's 1:18 left to go in quarter number 3. Love going out to our friends. Bryce Up the Graph, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, Pier Plumbing, Hanging by a Thread, Isabella Bank, Bryant Family Farms, All Seasons Fireworks, The Diner, Block Electric, Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, and JJ Painting and Martinez Lawn Care. Smith to the free throw line. Back to Gatrill it goes. Now to Small. They go down low on the baseline to Zucker. Now into McKinney. Up top, wide open for the 3 is Gatrill. Great pass from McKinney. Couldn't make that one go, but if you're the Aggies, you might have been 5 for 5 from 3 here in the third. One's just not going to go for you. Now under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. 50-47 is the score. Ealing with it. Now to Rodenball. Being guarded by Gatrill. They want to get it down low to Hooker. Small looks to take it away. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds, though. Great hustle from Austin Small. It'll stay McBain basketball. Brunick into the game for McBain. He'll replace Brett Ealing. Rodenball will inbound it. They want to get it right to Clayton Hooker underneath the basket. Guarding him is Garrison Zucker. They pass it on the perimeter to Hooker. Hand it off to Rodenball. Doesn't take the shot. McKinney guarding him. Now he retreats him towards the half-court line. 30 seconds left to go, third quarter. McBain up by 3. Beal City had a lead at 1 point, 44-43, but then it was a big-time three-pointer from Clayton Hooker to put McBain back up 46-44. We're now at 50-47. Great pass down low to Hooker. Shot is up and good. McKinney tried to come in with the swat, but Hooker has 18. He's got 11 here in quarter number 3. A little bit of a mishandled pass there. Now they go to Small. 7 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. To Gatrill. Back to Small. Catch and shoot. It's deep. Off the back of the rim. No good. Smith looks to catch and finish. Oh, it almost dropped for the sophomore. That would have definitely been the Bills' custom fabrication of the game if he got it to go. But instead, we're headed to quarter number 4. The Aggies down by 5. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Back with a fourth quarter right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582.
Hey, Rowan, want to toss the ball around?
No, thanks.
A quick game of chess?
Maybe later.
Want me to teach you to ride a bike?
Papa, we did all that when I was little.
I guess you're right. Marbury Law's kept me so busy, time has just flown by.
There is one thing, though. You got any cookies?
Thought you'd never ask.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Here we go. Quarter number 4. 5 points separate the Aggies and the Ramblers. Clayton Hooker, though, did have 11 points in quarter number 3. Got to make sure you stopped them. They kind of went away a little bit from that box and one. They started being able to get it to Hooker in the one-on-one. See if the Aggies go back to a different game plan here in quarter 4. It's Kyler Smith, Austin Small, Drake Gatrill, Owen McKinney, and Garrison Zucker to start the fourth quarter. Smith catches, kicks into the corner to Zucker. He wants the 3, no good. Long rebound goes in the hands of Rodenball, but he mishandles it. Zucker gets it back. He looks to pass it out to Smith. He's going to call for the travel. It'll send it back to McBain. 52-47 is the score. And the few bounces, the few calls that could have gone either way in this game have definitely gone to the Ramblers. But the Aggies have hung in there. It's 52-47. Rodenball into the front court. He's got 20. Hooker's got 18. Right now it's Drake Gatrill, the point guard, guarding the center for McBain. That can just tell you the little bit of size advantage they do have down low. He catches 3 guys around and looks for the finish, no good. Tips the rebound back to himself. Second finish, no good. He's going to get hacked on the third play. Have to go to the free throw line to finish. I think McKinney thought that one was all ball, but that one did look like an easy call for the official. Heading to the free throw line is Clayton Hooker. He's 4 for 4 at the charity stripe here in the ball game. He had 7 at the half, scored 11 in that third quarter, and the biggest point of the game right now is the 3 that he hit when the Aggies went up 1. They're going to say he was not shooting there, so it'll just be McBain ball on the inbounds. Want to get it up to Haverkamp. It's going to be a travel going against Cucci. Great hustle from Small to close out on what would have been the pass. He would have been going coast to coast for the steal. 7:22 left in our fourth quarter. It's 52-47 to the Ramblers on top of the Aggies. The Aggies did lead it at one point, 44-43. Gatrill to Tillman. Looks to skip it over to Kyler Smith. He looks to drive it in. Fakes one way, puts up the shot, gets the roll to go. Kyler Smith has been unreal for the Aggies tonight. The sophomore has got 12. Him and Austin Small lead all scoring for Beal. They both got 12 apiece. It's a 3-point game. Runick with it to Rodenball. To Haverkamp. Wide open is Coochie. This would be big. No good. Big box out down low from Small. It's going to be over in the back going against Brendan Brunick. 6:42 left in the fourth. The Aggies got a chance to close the gap to one or take a tie with a 3. Coming out of the game is Coochie. Replacing him is Josh Rodenbaugh. But Rodenbaugh has been solid in this game. He hit 2 huge threes in quarter number 2. Kyler Smith's also going to come out. 5 Aggies out there is Garrison Zucker, Cole Tillman, Owen McKinney, Austin Small, and Drake Gatrill. Tillman with it. In the middle, they go to McKinney. Now to Zucker. Puts up the shot. No call. A lot of contact on the play. Zucker's got to finish that one, though. Rodenball races into the front court with the dribble. Kicks it over to Hooker. Up fakes on the 3. Doesn't take it. Back to Rodenball. If you're Ben Rodenball and McBain, you got to get the ball into the hands of your big man here, Hooker, on this possession one way or another. Screen and roll. They double team Hooker on the roll. They get it to him. He puts up the shot. Still gets it to go. Good defense from Zucker. But out 20 from Clayton Hooker, 20 from Ben Rodenball. They got 40 of the 54 for McBain. Middle of the zone it goes once again to McKinney. Fakes it, kicks it to Gatrill. Gatrill fakes the pass. Maybe should have taken the shot. Back in the middle it goes to McKinney. He kicks it out to Tillman. Tillman up top to Gatrill. He'll bring it back towards the top. It's now a box and one for McBain as they're chasing around Austin Small everywhere, not allowing him to catch and shoot. Cole Tillman, Kyler Smith have kind of caught it where they could have put up a couple shots. We've got a timeout on the floor, just to 30. So they'll continue to thank some more of the great sponsors who make it possible for myself and Adam Gursky to be here. Isabella Community Sports Place, Barry Funeral Home, Mid-Michigan Industries, Boomers Lawn Care, Doozy's Ice Cream Place, Rick's Food Center, Almost Up North and Stitches for Britches, Shavers Bait and Sporting Goods, Gross Farms, Brad Gross Electric, Bogwai Bang Gun Bradley, WW Construction, the Fisher Companies, and Kenneth Egger DDS. And you know we're coming to you from the Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Timber of the Game. I hate to do it, but it's got to go to Hooker. He's been so good down low. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assisted the game, going to Zucker way early. Still waiting for that Bill's Custom Fab fabrication of the game. And Zaid Batchelor, baller of the game. Right now, I got those 2 guys with 20 from McBain, but I don't want to give it to McBain. See if the Aggies make a little comeback here. Tillman with the basketball, hands it off to Austin Small. He's tripped up, looks to pass it in the middle, goes to Zucker, out to Tillman. He up fakes on the 18-footer. Up fakes again, now wants the floater. It's good off the glass. Tillman with 5. It's just a 3-point game again, 54-51. The intensity in this gym is unreal with a 3-point game and a regional championship on the line. Fowler blowing out Muskegon Heights Academy at Sacred Heart. Rodenball with the fadeaway in the lane. He's got 22. Gatrill quickly back down to the other end. Drops it to Zucker. He wants to step into the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rodenball clears the rebound. He brings it ahead with a right-handed dribble. They'll slow it down. 5-point lead for McBain. Under 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Gatrill looks to reach. It's going to be a bad foul call going against Gatrill. That's going to be number 4 on Gatrill as well. Not a good play from the junior right there. He's going to have to come out of the game here for a couple minutes. It's 56-51. Ramblers with the lead. 4:53 left to go in the game. Ball goes into Hooker. They get it down low to Rodenball. He's being guarded by McKinney. He doesn't want the post. He'll bring it towards the top. Now to Josh Rodenball. Up to Hooker at the top of the key. Over to Haverkamp. Want to get it down low to Hooker. Good switch there between Kyle Martin and Garrison Zucker. Rodenball will now retreat back towards the half-court line once again. If you're the Ramblers, you can run this entire 4 minutes off the clock if you're able to. Had Hooker down low for a moment. Didn't get it to him. Back to Rodenball. Small guard to him. Knocks the ball away for a moment. Rodenball recovers. Haverkamp wants to get it down low to Hooker. Zucker steps in front of it. Knocks it away. Oh, last touch by Beal City, but a great effort there from Zucker to get around that post-entry pass. He almost came up with a big steal. Ramblers looking to stall a little bit right now. It seems like they're up 56-51, 4:11 left in our fourth quarter. Ball goes into Haverkamp. Turns, spins, gets it off to Rodenbaugh. Or pardon me, that's Josh Rodenbaugh getting it off to Ben Rodenbaugh. Now back to Josh Rodenbaugh. Want to get it down low to Hooker. It's not there. Good defense from Martin. Rodenbaugh now looks to drive. He's double teamed in the corner. Going to be a timeout from Bruce Koopman. A big timeout there as his sophomore guard was trapped in the corner. Full timeout. We're going to keep our broadcast right here. Thanks to more of our great sponsors like GNS Mechanical, A&S Graphics, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Conwinski Construction, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, and J&J Auto. And best seat in the house brought to you by Woods Household Appliance. Look at that scorers table over there right now. That might be Dave McKinney doing the stats for Beal City. We've also got Chad Fletcher over there on the sideline, hanging out with the AD from Lake City, making sure everything is under control. They have got the best seat in the house, brought to you by Woods Household Appliance in Clare. And that Weefrich Financial, Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game, still to be determined as it's 56-51. McBain with the 5-point lead. Kyler Smith has 12 for the Aggies. Austin Small has 12 for the Aggies. Garrison Zucker has got 4 for Beal City. We got 9 from Gatrell, 5 from Tillman, 3 from Kyle Martin, 4 from Owen McKinney. Box and 1 now being played by McBain as they chase the sharp shooting 1,000-point score. Austin Small over the place. After the timeout, back out there for the Aggies. It's McKinney. It's Small. Martin. Zucker. Tillman. 3:54 on the clock. The Aggies, 5 points to make up. Really tough dealing with that size of Hooker, though, out there. Rodenbaugh gets the ball near the half-court line. McKinney out to guard him. Josh Rodenbaugh. Up top to Bruin. Gets knocked away for a moment. Coming up with a loose basketball is Cole Tillman. He'll slow it down. Drop it off to Austin Small. Small wants to get it over to Martin. It's tipped by Colton Haverkamp. It'll stay Aggie basketball. 3:36. A regional championship on the line between these two long-time rivals. Tillman comes out. Coming in is Drake Gatrell. He's got 4 fouls. Spins around the defense, kicks it to Martin. Martin thought about the 3. Instead, put it on the deck. Now he will take the 3. He's left open. It banks in! Martin with his second 3 of the game. It's a 2-point game. He now has 6. 54-56, or maybe they're only going to call that a 2. So he's now got 5. That's not a 3. Rodenbaugh wants to answer with a 3 of his own. No good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Drake Gatrell. Gatrell into the front court. The Aggies trail by 2. Junior point guard gets it to Kyle Martin. In the corner it goes to McKinney. McKinney has it poked away for a moment. The long hands of Rodenbaugh. Back to Martin it goes at the top of the key. Pass it over the corner to Zuckery. Up fakes on the 3. Looks to drive in the lane. Up top to Small. Catch and shoot. No good. Rebound goes to Ben Rodenbaugh. Good job by McKinney to not try and tip that away from Rodenbaugh. Would have been an easy foul call. 56-54. 2:40 left to go here in quarter number 4. Rodenbaugh into the lane. Fakes it one way. Dishes it off to his younger bro. He dishes it right back. They want to get down low to Hooker. There's Zucker for the help on defense. The hoop and the harm for Clayton Hooker. Zucker looks straight up, but the foul call goes the way of the Ramblers. Hooker now has 22 to match his number. Rodenbaugh's also got 22. He can make it 23 at the line with 2:32 left to go in the fourth quarter. If you're Coach Gatrell, it's about call 5 that you're really not happy with here tonight. Third foul going against Garrison Zucker. Big free throw coming up here for Hooker. He leaves it short. Skying in for the rebound is Mr. Zucker. Gets it off to Gatrell into the front court. Come the Aggies. Skip pass over to McKinney. Up top to Gatrell. Zone defense being played by McBain. Rodenbaugh. Sure, pardon me, it's Ealing chasing Austin Small everywhere he goes. They go in the middle to McKinney. Out to Gatrell. To Zucker. Extra pass over to Martin. He thought about the 3. He up fakes. Thought about taking it again. Back to Zucker it goes. Down to McKinney. He's open for the 10-foot jumper. Can't get it to go. Tough shot there for McKinney. Couldn't use the glass. Was on the baseline. It's no good. Now if you're McBain, you take the air out of the ball. You lead by 4. They get it down low to Hooker. It's tipped away by Martin. Hooker looks to save it off of Martin. He will. Great hustle from both basketball players right there. Martin tipped away the post entry pass. Hooker touched it, still stayed with it, was able to throw it off the shoulder of Martin as they were both diving out of bounds. Great effort from the sophomore from McBain and the senior from Beal City. Long inbounds pass is going to be, actually a timeout came from McBain before that inbounds pass. 58-54 is the score. We've got 1:52 left to go in quarter number 4. McBain leads it. 22 on the night for Clayton Hooker. 22 on the night for Ben Rodenbaugh. That has led the way for McBain. For Beal City, much more spread out. 4 from Owen McKinney, 12 from Austin Small, 4 from Garrison Zucker, 9 from Drake Gatrell, 5 from Cole Tillman, 12 from Kyler Smith, and 5 from Kyle Martin. 58-54. Bird All-American Grill postgame show. That Weefrich Financial baller of the game. I don't think I can give it to a McBain guy. Kind of almost like being over Midland with Mount Pleasant. Just you get that royal blue blood running in you, the green and the gold. Yeah. But what a night from Hooker and Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh's first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter, he had 15 points. I don't think he missed a shot. I don't want to say he's gone cold since then, kind of come back to earth since then. But here we go. 1:52 on the clock. It's Rambler basketball. The Aggies trail by 4. No shot clock at high school hoops. The Aggies are probably going to have to turn over McBain here. Rodenbaugh towards the top of the key. A lot of this game could definitely come down to free throws as well. McKinney all over Rodenbaugh, providing all kinds of pressure. Now they go to Cucci. Now to Ealing. Guarding him is Drake Gatrell. Down to Rodenbaugh. He forces up the shot. Foul call. Rodenbaugh is headed to the free throw line for a pair. And that's another one of those calls that if you're Gatrell, you're not very happy about it, but I think that was more about on the body. I don't think Rodenbaugh had room to land. He's at the line. 2 for 3 at the charity stripe on the night. Rodenbaugh's first. Rattles home. Another thing to think about, there's been a couple toilet bowl threes for Beal City that have gone out as well. The Ramblers got a couple of those to drop in. Again, the calls, the balls going the way of the Rambler here tonight. That is why they lead it by 6. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Gatrell lets the ball roll into the front court. Dribbles around the defense. Again, box and one being played by Beal City. They hand it off to Austin Small. Looks to go around a couple screens. Now looks to get it to Zucker. To McKinney. What a play as McKinney lays it in. He's got 6, and we'll see if we see some full court pressure now from Beal City. Small all over Cucci as he gets the inbounds pass. They get it back to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh looks to zip it ahead to Avercamp. Want to drop it down low to Hooker. He's going to be not fouled on the play, but he still gets the finish to go. He's got 24, a strong play, 6-point game, 1 minute to go. Gatrell with it in the corner. They've got to hurry, does Beal City. He's able to stop and pop from 3 off the rim, over the backboard, out of bounds. That'll send it back to the Ramblers. Desperation time now for Beal City. 62-56 is the score. If you are Beal City, you got 14 fouls. The next one will send McBain to the free throw line for a pair. Press break on now for McBain. Want to get it into Cucci. They do. He takes a couple dribbles right on him as Small. They drop it off to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh races into the front court. He's going to be fouled on the play. He'll hit the deck. He'll head to the free throw line. He just made a pair moments ago. If Rodenbaugh can knock down these 2 free throws and make it an 8-point game, it is going to be a tough task for Beal City. And Beal City led it 44-43. And then Hooker hit an NBA range 3-pointer to put him back up 46-44. Rodenbaugh at the line. Rattles home free throw number 1. The senior has 25 points here in the regional final. What a ball game from Rodenbaugh. 9 in the first, 7 in the second, just 4 in the third. But he now has 5 here in the fourth. That one no good. We're going to have a foul going against McBain on the rebound. 5 Aggies out there. They trail by 7. You need a 3 or a 2, but you need something in a hurry offensively from Beal, and then you're going to have to foul McBain again and hope for some missed free throws. Ball gets rolled ahead to Austin Small. He'll wait for it. Kick it in the corner to Zucker. Get it further down low to Tillman. Looks to make the extra pass. Back to Zucker it goes. He didn't want the 3. Now we'll take it towards the top of the key to Kyler Smith. He fakes it one way, now the other. The Aggies have got to do it faster than this. It goes in the corner to Tillman. He's able to catch and shoot. Shot is long. Zucker with the rebound out to Kyler Smith. He wants to step into the 3. Good defense being played by McBain. Cucci doesn't allow it. Timeout from Beal City with 29 seconds left. And you can hear McBain fans roar to life as they start to feel the regional championship. Last year, I want to say they made the quarterfinal or the semifinal. Heading back there again. Another update. Fowler all over Muskegon Heights Academy. 76-35. Ooh, boy. Fowler, they got away with one against Sacred Heart. The Irish were up by 10 in the third, but give Fowler credit. Battling back, winning that game, and now owning the regional final. And that was the big thing about that Sacred Heart Fowler game. Whoever won that game is going to be a big favorite in the regional final, as well as the quarterfinal, too. Big shout out to Andy Latham for giving me some of those updates. And 29 seconds left here. 7-point game. Beal will get it into Austin Small. In the corner goes to Zucker. Back to Gatrell. Now to Smith. He's going to have to launch a 3. He doesn't take it. Back to Gatrell it goes. And you're just taking too long now if you're Beal City. Small going around the screen. He wants to put up the shot. Foul call before he can. That'll be the 3rd foul going against McBain. And not a bad foul there just to get the ball back out of Austin Small's hands. He's the best shooter out there. 7-point game. 19 seconds left to go. It's going to take a miracle for Beal City to win this one. Ball goes into Zucker. Zucker turns and drives, kicks it to Smith in the corner. He will launch this time. Off the rim, no good. Grabbing the rebound is Hooker. He's going to be fouled immediately. And he raises a fist in triumph as McBain heads to the other end of the court. Up by 3 possessions, heading to the free throw line. Just 11 seconds left to go. This will be the first time I've seen the Beal City Aggie boys lose a playoff game since November 12th of 2023. I want everybody to think about that for a second. November 12th, 2023 is the last time I saw the Aggies lose a playoff game for the boys. That was in football 2 years ago versus Ubley. Again, I covered the Irish boys last year as they ran to the state finals. And then it was a state championship in baseball. Then it was a state championship in football. Rebound goes to Rodenball. Put an exclamation point on it. And the Ramblers will win it 64-56. And that'll put a bow on our local high school boys basketball coverage. We will have the championship games for you on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Not this weekend, but next weekend. But what a year of high school hoops it was to start things off on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Our final here, 64-56. We're going to be back real quick with our Bird All-American Girl postgame show. Talk a little bit about this Aggie team and talk a little bit about some of our boys basketball accolades that we'll be handing out in our off-season as we head towards baseball. Time to head on in to our Bird All-American Girl postgame show here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582.
Hey, Rowan, want to toss the ball around?
No thanks.
A quick game of chess?
Maybe later.
Want me to teach you to ride a bike?
Pop, we did all that when I was little.
I guess you're right. Marbury Law's kept me so busy, time has just flown by.
There is one thing, though. You got any cookies?
Thought you'd never ask.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome on into our Bird All-American Girl post-game show as we put a wrap on our local boys high school basketball coverage. Again, part of my partnership with the MHSAA, being an MHSAA affiliate, is playing some championship games for the girls and boys for you. So we'll have championship weekends coming up. No, with 5:43 left to go in the third. It was 39-39. The Aggies led it 44-43. Then at that moment, Clayton Hooker dropped a three from NBA range. It was his 12th point. He ends up scoring 13 more in the second half. He has 25. Ben Rodenbaugh has 25. They score 50 of the 64 for the Ramblers. If you're Coach Gatrill, you're not happy about some of the ways the ball's bounced here tonight, but a lot of credit going out to McBain. Every time Beal City battled back, McBain had an answer and another answer, and more times than not, it was Clayton Hooker and Ben Rodenbaugh. Hooker scores 16 in the first half, 9 in the second half. Kind of a Rodenbaugh scores 16 and then 9. For Hooker, he scores 7 and then 18, so they kind of flip-flop dominating halves. But what it leads to is a regional championship victory, and McBain will now be headed to the state quarterfinals next Tuesday in Boyne City. But what a year for the Aggies. What a year for the Irish. Our Zaid Batchelder Ballers of the Year we're going to talk about right now instead of, love to Rodenbaugh and Hooker, but we're not going to give them the accolades. We're going to talk about our Zaid Batchelder Ballers of the Year here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, and we'll talk about that in girls hoops as things round. Well, actually, we can talk about it all right now because we have 3 kids reach 1,000 career points this year, which is just absolutely special. It is an absolute honor. And so our 3 Zaid Batchelder Ballers of the Year for basketball, Mr. Austin Small, Mr. Grady Peratt, and Miss Jordan Egger. 64-56, the final here tonight. McBain celebrating, the fans storming out of the stands, onto the court with their team. That'll wrap it up here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network for tonight. But our 4th game in 4 nights is coming up tomorrow night as the Sacred Heart Academy girls look to hoist a district championship. We'll also have updates coming from the Beal City girls as they take on Sanford Meridian, as well as the Clare Pioneer girls as all 3 look to go for a district championship. But our final here tonight, the Aggies 56, McBain 64, winning a regional championship. But a big congratulations to our Zaid Batchelder Ballers of the Year, the 3 seniors reaching 1,000 career points. Mr. Grady Peratt from Sacred Heart Academy, Miss Jordan Egger from the Mount Pleasant Oilers, and Mr. Austin Small from these Beal City Aggies. Chris Bachman, sign off till tomorrow night. We'll be back in Marion for Sacred Heart Academy District Championship.